God, and Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Down. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Go, let's go.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
The mic. Check 50.
Check smash, check smash.
Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up.
Check, hurt, hurt.
Check 31.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Check 37. Check
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Right there, hurt.
They're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass,
right there, 54,
but effective nonetheless.
54.
If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On the double.
54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Let's bring it.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Bring it. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Ready.
To throw is Robinson. Throwing on fourth down. He's got the first down and more than that. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Boys, let's go.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Ready.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Double dog. That's the way.
Ready. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. The 20.
Expect nothing less, baby. Expect
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
On the ready.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started.
Smash Bronco.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They hand this off to Harris. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Watch the out, watch the out.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Go street.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
All day, baby, all day.
Warrior 70. Go.
To throw on third down. Robinson, right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And all the way in for the touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 63 yards. And the NFC just an extra point away from tying up this game.
54.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for two, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried, they just didn't get it done.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Fight on these two.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
Yellow. Watch the pass. Watch 18.
Second down, and back they go to Sanders. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Yellow.
But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Harris starts the drive on the ground, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Ready up.
6 yards left on second down.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Ready.
They run with Harris off the option.
Run.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
60
So they
Eagles.
just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Watch QB drop.
Ready, go.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
We play to win.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score.
Keep playing hard.
Okay, break.
54, right there. 54 Mike.
19 tight. 19 tight.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch it.
Robinson throwing on first down.
You got nothing.
Green brings it in. And he's dropped right at
Good
the
work,
40.
Here we go.
Gain of 3.
Cowboy 80.
Playing hard. We got 4.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shift. Watch the shift. Check 9. Out.
On second down, this is Harris. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Viking 18.
You're not going anywhere, man.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
You can't get past me.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Mike 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Get up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
54. Hey, I'm coming after you.
On fourth down, here's the option.
Run too far.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
Here we
So
go.
they get the conversion on fourth, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Robinson. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
Get him, boys. Yeah.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Hey, check. Mike 20.
Looking to throw. Robinson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Come on, QB.
No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Yellow.
Well, after the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50. 1st and 10. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
And he's got room. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Rip left, rip left.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. He will push his way down to about the 14. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Bucs have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Hill is going to take it out of the zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense.
I got him.
And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time. They couldn't connect on that short field goal drive.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Ready? 70 Lions.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
Check 52's the mic.
They run the option here on first and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
54.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Right there.
Back to throw. Robinson on the slant, complete to Green. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Here's Robinson on first and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Bucs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Let's go.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, first and 10.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Hey,
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Riblet!
Another run to Sanders. The limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Watch 18.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Easy work. It's easy
No
work.
gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Mike.
Hey. Watch 18. 18's the first.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Man open, it's Moss complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
We got this.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Boom! Yeah,
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
You better bring.
Mahomes now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call. In that situation, sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Robinson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Hawk 70.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Let's go.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. Working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
7 Pirates, ready, go!
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Ready, set.
54. Mike 54. I'm trying.
Hey, check that street.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Here we go.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. On a bad time late for a poor throw, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game. A 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. This might not be a throw he makes it in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 2nd down, and back they go to Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. To the middle they go with Sanders, and he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Easy work.
Oh, look at that. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started.
Hey,
As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.